Hey everybody, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Dan Deerdorf studio deep below the earth of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex. By the way, I had somebody accuse me of not even being in a studio, of being in my basement shooting these videos. And I told them I really need to talk to the guys that own our website because that sounded like a great idea. But no, I have an office, I have a studio. It's kind of a thing. So, good thought, brother. I like the way you're thinking. But we are here to talk about not the studio. We're here to talk about the Valero Alamo Bowl. This is a been looking forward to talking about this one, guys. This is coming to us 9 o'clock Eastern time from San Antonio, Texas, and it features the Iowa State Cyclones. They are checking in at 44th in my power rankings versus the number 16 Washington State Cougars. The Cougars are a 2.5 point favorite. Total in that game is 56.5. How they got here? Iowa State finished third in the Big 12, while Wazoo finished second in the Pac-12 North. Iowa State tailed the tape, 8-4 straight up, just 6-6 against the spread, and 4-7-1 overs versus unders. Washington State 10-2 straight up, 10-2 against the number, and the over cashed 6 times in their 11 contests. You know, guys, right up until the Apple Bowl versus Washington, there was a path for Wazoo to actually make the college football playoffs. And then they ran into the Huskies and a blizzard. Washington State never got comfortable, and they ended up losing 28-15. Now, Iowa State has a good defense. They're ranked 34th in the nation total yards, but they're not Washington good. Washington checks in at number 12, and they have a very, very solid defense. Gardner Minshew, quarterback for Washington State, he's the real deal, folks. You want to call him a system quarterback? Go right ahead. You know, he also is a pretty good system quarterback. A young fellow by the name of Patrick Mahomes. You may have seen some of his work with the the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah, every once in a while one of those system guys pans out, and I think Gardner Minshew has a shot to make it at the next level. He's second in the nation in passing. He's thrown for 4,477 yards, 36 touchdowns, and just 9 picks. He's not a home run hitter. He's not a deep ball guy. I mean, he's got the arm, but they run more of a possession passing offense, more like a West Coast Joe Montana, Jerry Rice kind of thing. Short little sluggos, a lot of double looks, things like that. They can run, but they usually don't. They're a throw first, throw second, and usually throw third kind of team. They'll rush a little bit if they have to, but it's not their strong point. Minshew, he gets the ball out quick, and that's one of the great things that he does. It beats the rush, and they can definitely put up some yardage. That is Iowa State's strong point. They like to get after the quarterback, but I think that Iowa State they're going to get their plays on defense. They're going to make some plays. Washington State is going to make some plays on offense. I think that's going to be a slight advantage to Wazoo at the end of the day. However, the real mismatch here is Washington State's defense against Iowa State's offense. Washington State ranked 28th in the nation in total defense, while Iowa State checks in at just 105th in offense. They're an equally balanced team. They don't do either thing particularly well. They don't run the ball well, and they don't throw the ball particularly well. You like trends? Hey, I got some trends for you. Iowa State, they lost 4 games against the spread. In their last 2 games, they let FCS Drake put up 24 points, and an absolutely dreadful Kansas State team put up 38. When I say dreadful offense, had a decent defense. Kansas State offense, dreadful all season long. You know, guys, when the bowl schedule came out, as I was looking through it the first time, this game was the one that excited me more than any other game on the schedule. I thought this was the biggest mismatch. And when it came out, it was a 5.5 point spread as far as Washington State goes. It has now dropped to 2.5, and people are absolutely pounding Iowa State. That is absolutely total disclosure. I am in the vast minority as far as picking Wazoo here, and I've spent most of this day trying to figure out why. I've talked to a lot of my friends who are. I've got some good friends that are cappers. that are very, very solid. I've asked their opinion. Talked about the Iowa State defense personally. I know that people are a little scared because Washington kind of shut Washington State down last time. But again, a blizzard. All right, I give them a pass for that one. I just don't see it, guys. And I know we haven't been the hottest as far as picking games this week, but tail me if you want, fade me if you want. This is still my favorite pick on the board. I'm loading up on this one. I don't, and you know me, guys. If you've been following me very long, you know I don't do this. I don't do it. This is a 5-star slam dunk special, lock of the year. I don't do that shit. I just don't. But this is the game of all the bowl games that I feel the most confident about. So take that for what it's worth, and we'll see what happens. So either way, get your money down on this game. Tail me if you want, fade me if you want. Either way, at the end of the game, one of us is going to be heading back to the window. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, thanks for your input. Thanks for following, all that good stuff. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.